You guys had, I think, 9 turnovers in the first half. Was that a big point of emphasis in the second half to take better care of the ball?
A little bit. Obviously, coach values not turning the ball over, and we value it too. But he was just worrying about our defensive intensity and effort. He really doesn't get it on us for mistakes. He just gets on us for hustle, and if you make a mistake, then just make up for it by going 10 times harder.
Did it mean anything to you guys to be there when it's 300th game for him?
It did. Knowing coach would probably say, let's keep on winning, and this is not really a big feat, but how young he is and how driven he is, it's really nice to be there for him and win this 300th game for him. So, I mean, he's done so much for all of us, so we just appreciate him at all times.
I would assume he didn't say anything about that.
I mean, he did a little bit. He said he appreciates it, but knowing him, he's just so driven, long-term oriented, and that's how I try to be. That's how we're all trying to be. So, but we're just trying to stay focused.
He said that after the game, though, right?
Yeah.
He appreciated it.
Yeah.
Before the game, he didn't say anything.
No, he didn't say anything.
Hey, Jacob, could you comment on his 300th win?
Well, our coach, knowing him, he just gonna stay hungry. Like he said, I feel like this is his mindset. He think he 300 now. He want to probably get 300 more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he always has that chip on his shoulder, and I feel like we feed off that. So I feel like he's gonna stay out there and want to keep winning for him.
Where do you think that chip comes from for him?
Okay, go ahead.
I just feel like he always wants to like do better. Like he always wants to like reach like the top. So I feel like he's just always like fighting for success. So I feel like that's just always a chip on his shoulder.
He didn't play college basketball, and he kind of had to come through, came up the hard way. Do you think that has anything to do with it?
Oh yeah, but see, he didn't play college basketball, but look, he know the game. He'd get out there and demonstrate some things for you. You know, like, oh yeah.
Did he ever tell you he dunked in high school?
Oh no, I never heard that.
Well, he never did it, but he
I was about to say.
where he told players that he did it. He had some picture of doctor that showed him dunking. Casimir Wright believed it, so I wondered if
I gotta see this picture.
Ask him, he'll have it.
Hey, Jacob, this was probably your top offensive game in a while, I guess. You came out pretty hot. What was the difference for you this time?
Just trying to be aggressive. I know when I'm aggressive, offensively and defensively, I feel like it just helped the team. Like I can't just float around on the offense end, just being passive or like just shooting jump shots. I gotta attack the goal. I gotta just do everything that I know I'm capable of doing. And I feel like I just gotta keep being aggressive in both ends of the floor, and I feel like it'll help my team out.
Kyle, there's a 18 rebound difference from when you were down there to when you were back here. Obviously, it was a focus, but what were you guys able to do to keep them off the glass and keep them limited?
Just have that mentality. Going back on what Coach has been saying and how he's transformed my game. He's saying he'll get on me all practice about being physical, beating blockouts, and always being defensively aware so you could get those rebounds. And he said he keeps on telling our team and a message to me saying that talent's not our problem. So if talent's not your problem, and if you're gonna lose close games if you don't do the hard-nosed stuff, then let's fix it. So that's gonna be my focus for the rest of the year. It's just beating blockouts and fighting for position. Everything else will fall into place.
What did it mean to you guys to see Troy make a few shots after the Waves were struggling?
It feels good. That's our captain. He's embodied a lot about what Cincinnati's about his whole career, and he leads by example. I'm proud of him regardless, but like I say all the time in interviews, the bigger the situation, the bigger he plays. So he's gonna show up. He's gonna matter the most.
You always want to see your teammates do well. Like we know what he's capable of. We just want to see him be aggressive and just do what Troy coached him to do.
Have you been able to? Has he shown that he's struggling? Can you tell that it's bothering him?
Well, no, he's always confident. He always positive because he's our captain. Like he knows that he can't dwell on things like that. He just always as long as he's thinking that the next shot going in, then that's a good thing.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, you better talk to him. All right.
Well, I thought our offense was efficient all game today. Our defense was tale of two halves. We did not defend real well in the first half. Second half, the kids made a concerted effort to do a much better job of listening to Coach Jackson's excellent, as always, scouting report. And once I think we were able to keep Taplin out of the lane and do a much better job of containing him, the game changed. I don't have the flow sheet, but they didn't score a whole lot in the first 10 minutes of the second half. And we took care of the ball, and we kept him out of the lane and stepped our defense up. 9 turnovers at halftime. The only thing that was stopping us in the first half was our turnovers. We shot 62%. But our defense was way, way better in the second half.
What did you do in the second half? It looked like they were getting inside.
I just said it. We kept Taplin out of the lane, and the game
Yeah.
changed.
How did you feel about the little ceremony after the game?
Oh, it was nice. I appreciate Mike Bone for doing that. Appreciate it. It's nice.
Say anything to your players afterwards about 300?
I don't talk about stuff like that. I'm talking to my players about what we got to do to make a run in March. You can't come out and ignore the scouting report defensively and let a team score like that, especially in your own gym. I know what wins games. I've been fortunate. I grew up with a great coach as a father. Jim Leon was the cream of the crop when I worked for him at Woodward. Obviously, Bob Huggins and Rick Pitino. So I've been around what it takes to win. So you cannot. They have a point guard that breaks you down. You got to keep him out of the lane. You got to make them. Once they had to find other ways to beat us, we were in good shape. He's really good. He can break you down. He finds the open man, and he can finish.
Where does the game ball go? I know you said it's just another win for you. Is that something that goes in your house somewhere?
Not that we're ever going to hang out, but in all seriousness, my house, I don't even have, it doesn't have stuff on, I don't have that type of stuff. My daughter's pictures are all over the house. I don't, my staff, they'll use that stuff for recruiting. I'm bad at that. I should be better, in all seriousness, I should be better at that stuff. My house is pictures of my daughter all over the place. Very, very few things like that. I did ask them all to sign it, though.
Even if we did hang it be on the golf course, probably.
Exactly.
You won't hang
Maybe
out.
tomorrow.
I'm down.
All right, it's nice out. Let's everybody just get out of here. Go enjoy the day.
Why don't you